filthy game these boys playing. They rigging the game with Blackmagic, Cam. I know this for a fact. They rigging the game, man. They making these sacrifices to these whatever they are. We see people in Congress coming out and say, "Oh, it's not aliens, it's extra dimensionals." And you see Hillary Clinton filing FOIA to get the location of Gilgamesh's tomb. This stuff is supposed to be fake. Gilgamesh is a fallen angel, which would make him, what, a demon? Why is he filing FOIA requests for his burial site? And they found the burial site. You know, BBC came out with this story years ago with the actual footage from this place. And everything they told us was fake has turned out to be true.
Manager Zodiac Productions. It's the largest music conglomerate in the world. It owns RCA Records, Columbia Records, Motown Records, owns almost all the concert booking agencies in the United States. But I was the managing president of Zodiac Productions. It's one of my jobs as being one of these 13 people. I said, David, I'd like to ask you a couple questions. I said, I already know the answers, but I've been gone for 5 years. I'd like to know if certain things are still the way they were when I left. I said, do they still take the master to the temple room? They said, yeah. I said, do they still have the colon conjure demons into the master? He said, of course. I said, now, I gotta know something. What's the main reason for rock music? Come on, Lance, you know what the reason is. Please, David, I don't want to guess. Tell me what the main reason is. He said, the same as when you were in, so that we can play spells on people that we couldn't cast spells on.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get high, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Roll my blunt and pass my lighter.
Family, we're back. Thank y'all for being here. Messed up my little stand, man. I don't know what type of luck I've been having lately. Anyways, we're here. We're back. I'm not stopping. We own it. We're gonna discuss music, like always. Now, the second clip in the intro, that's one of my favorite clips because bro speaks about how they pray over the music in a certain fashion, and a lot of people really refuse to believe it, and it's wild. I'm gonna tell you another thing that's wild. This what's that girl that Carisha, the city girl, spin that ish. Come on, man. It ain't even it's not even the economy for that. She's about 5 years too late. Anyways, we're gonna listen to how these people talk about music and how they allegedly say that there's allegedly spells in music. So let's watch this with an open mind. Yeah, check it out. Get ready for the second clip, cause this dude, yeah, let's just get to it.
Rubber bands in my shit at first. Then I had hit up the woo lady, the voodoo lady, and she did my shit for me, got my shit right.
Yeah. Speaking of like voodoo, like that's heavy out this way.
Yeah, that shit all through Florida.
So you know, for the people that don't really understand like what that is, are you able to like to explain, like give a little insight on like what voodoo is?
It ain't really no explanation. You just gotta know mommy, and you gotta, you know, go see about that. You know,
yeah.
It ain't really no explanation. You gotta go see about that.
So is it like a religion or?
It's like a rituals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you could be in a religion and still practice voodoo?
I wouldn't say that, but something like that, yeah. Something like that.
So like with the rituals and shit, like, cause you know, I really, where I'm from, this shit ain't really common, so I really don't understand it. Like, what do motherfuckers be doing? Like, is it like spells and shit? Like
Like
the example type shit.
It be shit like you gotta go sleep in an open casket for like 5-6 days.
Yeah.
Shit, it's like just dumb, like shit you gotta go through. Like, okay, you'll get it. You want a bitch to be fucked up about you, take her here, give it like, and she'll just, you know what I'm saying, just witchcraft some shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So have you seen like somebody do I don't know if you want to call it a spell or ritual, and then you actually see like it work? Mm-hmm. Yo, that shit crazy.
All right, so that's Julio Fulio. Y'all probably seen that clip before, but we know bro had a lot of attempts on his life, a whole bunch, and he survived a lot of them by inches. And the thing is, he always gave credit to his woo lady. And there was some really distasteful comments when the thing happened to him. They're like, I guess his woo lady is fired, or I guess the woo lady didn't work, the woo lady didn't blah, 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 blah. I feel like bro was at a point where he was tired, but he also understood those frequencies that he put out and what they could also bring in. I feel like he was one of the few that lived that life, but accepted everything 360 that came with that life. He was really sound-minded. He was wild, but he was really sound-minded. I shot some music videos for a dude named Seti Hendrix from Jacksonville, and that was a wild situation. I could have got signed with bro to Atlantic. Yeah, right. Listen, I ain't gonna talk crazy about Atlantic, but I did some work for the dude Seti Hendrix, and we were down there in Florida. Well, I know I was surprised at the practices there, all of the different practices. Then when I thought about it, I'm just sitting there thinking about the islands that are close to that area and what they practice and how they just bring it with them, especially them Zopounds. I'll leave it like that, but that's more sort of Miami type thing. Let's continue this clip right here. Listen to dude. Don't get caught up in the aesthetics of how he looks. Listen to the message. Let's go.
Hello TikTok, I'm Clyde the Rainmaker, and today I want to talk about the presence of black magic in the entertainment industry. Black magic may sound like a concept from a fairy tale, but it is not the myth that Hollywood slyly portrays it as. Black magic refers to the ways in which our culture is constructed, the ways in which our minds are programmed by the elite. Black magic is the ritualistic, psychological, and artistic manipulation of the material world. Black magic is not an inherently bad thing, but it is often used for insidious means by powerful people. The entertainment we are fed molds and distorts the world that we are living in. It creates an inescapable matrix that glorifies certain elements of the human experience over others. The things that we value culturally are demarcated subconsciously by the entertainment that is imposed on us. Entertainment such as music and movies and TV shows can be dangerous because it preys on our innermost desires for the personal gain of those creating the art. Most of our entertainment today programs us to value glamour over God. In this sense, the entertainment industry suppresses our ability to achieve spiritual liberation by making us want more. The flashiness of Hollywood influences people to crave material possessions over a personal relationship with the spirit. We are programmed to idolize fashion icons and rock stars and athletes over ascetic revolutionaries like Christ and the Buddha. Hollyweird sells us the false premise that a lifestyle of materialism, nihilism, and instant gratification is more rewarding than spiritual fulfillment. In fact, the survival and preservation of Hollyweird is predicated upon this premise. I am a songwriter myself, and I grew up consumed by the entertainment industry, but I consider myself increasingly divorced from it. Even when I make TikTok videos to my audience of 720 followers, I am forced to analyze my own subconscious relationship with power and control. My intention by making this video is not to demonize entertainment or art as a whole. Don't think that this all means that you have to give up your favorite songs and movies to live a true spiritual lifestyle. All I'm saying is that you should consume your media more critically. Beware of the ways in which entertainment structures your reality for you.
All right, now one thing that stood out about what bro said was that Blackmagic isn't necessarily a bad thing. Why is it that a lot of the things that are deemed bad in certain cultures or just our society, they were once good in a different society or still good? And that goes for certain symbols and stuff like that and certain practices. Bear with me. I really feel that our original teachings might have been these type things, but as a way of control, we were taught about an invisible man or something like that. Don't go up, don't go in on me, don't go off on me. I wish I could explain it better under pressure or while I'm filming, but I don't want to be dragging this video. I feel like things got reversed on us. I really do. What was good or not deemed bad, they made it bad, allegedly. I'm just saying. Let's continue.
This might sound crazy, but many of the artists that you know and love and listen to every day use spell work in their music. Don't believe me? I'll give you an example. This is an artist by the name of Regina Belle, and this song from 1989, Baby Come to Me, is an excellent example of spell work within music. Let's read some of the lyrics. This entire song speaks about how the man that she wants is just not paying attention to her, so she goes through every means to get his attention. Let's read this. Know a secret, how to make you want me, how to make you love me. Oh, serious, cause the moon above is a friend of mine and she'll make you burn. If you understand spell work, you know that this entire song is a statement of intention. Now, that is important because this is how you make spells work. In music, most of the time, the statement of intention is either in the verse or in the chorus, stated over and over again to basically create a mantra of your intention. Most importantly, in her lyrics, she mentions how the moon is her friend. Why is this important? Because in spell work, the full moon is very extra important. The full moon is a time of high emotion, intensity, and did you know that this intensity can be used to supercharge your spells and rituals, which is exactly what Regina Belle was doing in her song. It's called a binding spell. A binding spell works if you're trying to make someone fall in love with you, if you're trying to create an opportunity between you and somebody else that may not be happening otherwise. Basically, you use this spell in order to attract the person that you're trying to get, and yes, the full moon works very well for this particular spell. Look, if you're crazy enough to believe that artists that you listen to and have enjoyed their music have never used spell work in their songs, you're insane. But tell me what you think in the comments.
Isn't it funny how the moon plays so much of a part in a lot of this stuff? Isn't it funny how things got weird when we had blood moons, eclipses, and really for real 2005, I've never encountered in my lifetime so many major eclipses, like ever. I'm not gonna even tell. No, I was in the 6th grade and we had a real big eclipse, and I remember them saying when the next time it was gonna come, and then the next time it came was, I want to say 2025. But I feel like those eclipses and that moon, it messes with the gravitational pull. And I feel like right now our gravitational pull is off. Why do you think everybody's so on edge, uneasy, in a rush, unsettled? The moon, Regina. Do y'all remember that song? Go listen to it again. And I always tell people, these songs you think are love songs and this and that, you gotta listen to the choruses, the chants, certain words in the hooks. Why is this woman saying the moon is her friend, the moon to burn you? You think you about to get a man by putting a spell on him? You think that's gonna make that man want you? You might get him, but will he stay? Be careful what you listen to, y'all. And more so than anything, be careful of what your children and teens listen to, because they bring this energy home unknowingly. They're being programmed subconsciously. And we're hearing numerous people talk about what they do in this music, or praying demonically over the masters. Come on, man. They know these frequencies. You better too. If you made it to this point, say I made it. I want to thank you guys for being here and tapping in with this quick video. Yeah, let me know where you're tapping in from, how long you've been tapped in. Let me know any recommendations. And check out the video I dropped earlier with Aiden and Ray J. Ray J is about to go to jail. I'm out. Peace.